Exactly 2 years after the hit-and-run crash here in Austin that killed a jogger, a judge rules the driver could serve as few as 6 months in prison. Roman Torrijos Gonzalez pled guilty to running over and then leaving Mark Goebel to die. Today, a judge sentenced him to the maximum 10 years, but it comes with a provision which could set him free much earlier. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi has this story on how Torrijos Gonzalez's testimony may have made an impact on the judge.
One opportunity to talk with years of his life on the line. Roman Torrijos Gonzalez admitted Mark Goebel was a far better person than he.
He seemed like a very amazing person, and I just feel terrible that me, almost a nobody, took his life.
That night, he veered off the road, heard the impact, then saw Goebel lying still. He initially tried to help, but ultimately ran and hid.
I went up to him and I shook him and I said, "Sir, are you okay?" I don't really know what I was thinking. I was just pretty much in shock, and I got back in my truck and I left.
While on the stand, Roman Torrijos Gonzalez asked the judge to sentence him to probation, even saying that hearing about Mark Goebel's life had inspired him.
After hearing, how much good Mark has done, I really hope to someday put this behind me, take the next program I am seriously. And I'm inspired to help children myself one day.
But the promises and apologies were all tempered by a confession of drug use, even in the weeks leading up to this sentencing.
There's a responsibility of me, again, just not having very much control over my addiction.
That irresponsibility is why the state argued he needed prison, not probation. In the end, Judge David Wahlberg gave him both, a 10-year sentence, but good behavior in prison for the first 6 months could mean probation for the remainder of the term. Afterwards, Goebel's widow said it will take time.
Today, I'm not really sure what I think and what I feel. I'm still processing everything. It is all in the defendant's hands. He's in jail now, and so now it's up to him.
For the next 6 months, she and the judge will wait and see. From the Travis County Courthouse, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
There's also an outstanding drug possession charge against Torrijos Gonzalez, which was never settled. Judge Wahlberg warned him if he violates probation, he would file that charge, meaning he could receive up to a 20-year prison sentence. Although the Goebel family held off on their opinion of the sentence today, one onlooker called it a travesty.
Bart Griffin worked with Mark Goebel's family to help change failure to stop and render aid laws. His daughter, Courtney, was killed in a 2011 hit-and-run crash. In that case, Gabrielle Nestande was sentenced to probation. Griffin was critical of the jury decision in that case and critical of the judge's decision in this one.
For the judge to be, in my opinion, that lenient on him is a travesty, and Travis County should be outraged by that. I'm outraged, and I hope Travis County and I hope the people of Travis County are outraged at that judge's decision in this case.
Griffin was in the courtroom for the entire 2 days of sentencing to support the Goebel family.